guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be giving you some tips on how to be the perfect birth partner. I've got my birth partner here with me. This is my husband Matt. So we have 3 children together, and he was very good and very helpful throughout the labor and delivery. So I thought this would be a really good video because I get lots of requests for dad hacks because I make lots of mum hack videos. So we thought for the first dad hack video, we'll start out with the labor. So I hope you enjoy these tips. If you do, please give this video a big thumbs up, and Matt might come back again. And yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe for more mum hacks and dad hacks.
Tip number 1
is to pack a bag with some snacks, drinks, anything you're gonna need. Obviously, as a mum to be, we pack a hospital bag for ourselves and for the baby, but men need stuff as well.
if you're there for a long time.
Yeah. Because that's the thing with labor, especially if it's your first baby, it normally takes about 24 hours, but it can be more. So bring everything you're gonna need, like especially when we gave birth, like you didn't really get a chance to leave the room.
You ain't leaving her side. No. You're not going to get a coffee, you're not going for a stroll, you're not making many phone calls. You are tied down.
Yeah, no. So, but maybe pack some drinks, like Matt, we had like Coke for like the caffeine, because you know, it could be quite a long time. Also some snacks, but when it comes to snacks, don't pack like smelly snacks like onion rings or things that are gonna set your pregnant in labor wife off. Bring like, we had like some granola bars, crisps.
We didn't eat them.
You packed sandwiches, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sandwiches.
The midwives ate them.
No.
They didn't.
But just like think about what you're gonna need as a man, because your partner is going to be tied up.
A little bit busy. For once, you can't expect her to make you dinner.
Yeah. So pack a bag.
Tip number 2
is to have a car parking change ready, so that when you get to the hospital, you've got enough money to buy a car parking ticket. But we also...
Oh, we always put a sign in as well. Always, because we go so many times.
We've got so many kids.
And you can also use this if you're at a hospital and your wife's not in labour. Because they feel sorry for you.
Yeah, so we put a ticket in our car, and then we put, I don't know if that showed up, we put a sign. You could even write it now if you've got a heavily pregnant partner, wife in labour. So we just had the ticket, we had that next to it, and we didn't get a ticket. We were in there for like
3 days.
Quite a while.
No. Tip number 3
is to support your partner in the lead up to labour and delivery, and to know the basics of giving birth. I will put a link down below if you want to check out a website that just tells you like the basic stages of labour.
Yeah, just do a bit of research. I think it's only fair, given what your partner or wife has gone through to have the baby.
Yeah.
I think it's the least you could do is know what's going on. Google, YouTube, I mean there's so much out there, so much material, so just do a bit of research.
And we did like antenatal classes, didn't we?
Yeah.
And Matt even came to my like hypnobirthing classes as well, just so he knew, like, I mean, you were a bit like, what are we doing? But it was just good for you to know the process, what it's all about. And
yeah, so that when you were under hypnotherapy in the labour, I knew things like to tell the midwives. Tip number 4
is to know your partner's birth plan and what she wants. So even if you haven't like written a birth plan out, maybe just talk about your wants and your don't wants.
Yeah.
Like I had a birth plan, but it was a very small birth plan, because obviously things can change, but there were just a few things that I wanted. Like Matt was going to cut the cord. I didn't mind having the vitamin E injection if I needed to. I didn't really want pain relief if I could avoid it. There was like a few things, just like you had it in your wallet, didn't you?
Yeah, you just need to know a few things, don't you, before you go in there, because obviously you're in no place to make any decisions. And
if they ask you, at least you know my wishes. Yeah,
in worst case, if you've got it written down, if it's something you can't remember, at least it's something you've discussed and you've made note of. Because you don't want to make a mistake.
No.
Number 5
is to be nice to the midwives, get a rapport, but also be firm with the midwives. This is for the men, by the way. Yeah.
You got to remember they're just doing their day job, so they want to make their lives, their job as easy as possible. Although they are the greatest people on this planet, doing what they do.
They're amazing.
Do you know what I mean? If you're doing the same thing day in day out, you want to do things that make their job easier. But sometimes their job being easier doesn't necessarily mean the best for you. We found out the first, second.
Oh yeah, first, and second,
the second time around that we had to.
Yeah, because first time round, like I said, we had a few things with the hypno. I was quite chilled for a first time, like labour and stuff, so we didn't really know, because it was your first, you didn't really know like how firm we needed to be with them, did we? And I gave birth to my first on my back, and I cracked my tailbone. Sorry. And then second time round, I said to Matt, like, whatever you do, do not let me give birth on my back. And at one point with Caleb, I was 7 centimeters dilated, felt like I needed to push, and they had me on my back to examine me, and she wanted me to stay there, and Matt was like, no, sorry, she has to give birth on all fours. You physically moved me. She was not happy about it,
because you made a mess or something when we moved you, and like she said, well, that's why I haven't moved you, but it's because clearly because it was easier for her. Number 6
is to write a list. Matt especially works really well with lists, and I think it was really nice for him to have something to follow while I was in labour, because when we're giving birth, we're kind of like in a zone, but you're kind of left like not knowing exactly what to do. So especially in our third labour, when we had our baby at home, you had a list of things you had to do, didn't you?
Yes,
and you liked that. No, but he was like, it was like, get towels ready, call the midwife, like it was all these things, and then like I just felt like you worked well having that list. Or even if you're going to hospital, like, have you got the car seat, have you got the bag, have you got the chargers, have you got the camera, have you, I don't know, like,
some people don't work like that, but
having some jobs, it really helped.
You don't look back and think, oh, I wish I'd have been a bit more organised, and you know what I mean? It's not a massive task, is it? Even have a practice run for it.
Yeah, no, didn't we do that third time?
Yeah, because it was a home birth, not with the others who didn't pretend it was a hospital. Where do I go? Where do I go?
That's not a bad idea though, like where's the maternity ward? It could be super organised. Yeah, we didn't do that.
Walk in with, you could put a cushion up your tummy like 6 months before.
Oh, that is funny.
Would be banned.
People are going to think we do role play now.
Yeah.
We don't.
Number 7
is to think of some motivational things that you can say while your partner is in labour. Do you think?
Yeah, because you're going to be on the spot. Yes. She needs to hear some comforting words. You don't want to say, keep going baby, EastEnders is on in half an hour.
No, you don't.
I'm going to miss the football if you don't hurry up.
Yeah, don't say that.
No,
you want to say like, you're doing amazing, I know you can do this. Like without...
Ask your wife before what she wants to hear. That is actually a good bit of advice.
What would you like to hear? No, but with our children, we knew what we were having and we knew the names. So Matt would be like, we're going to meet Fraser today, or I don't know, you can say like some really nice, like labour takes everything out of you, so if you can draw some strength from...
or something to make her laugh.
Yeah, like we were laughing between contractions, weren't we? Oh, and that's a really good point. Do not ask questions during a contraction. Like wait 60 to 90 seconds. Do not ask, well, she's in that much pain.
Number 8
is similar to the last point, but if you can, find out ways that she likes to be comforted before labour. So for me, while I was giving birth, every contraction I needed to hold Matt, like I needed him to hug me, and if he walked too far I was like, get back here, I need to hug you, because that oxytocin like actually helps with the pain. So if your wife likes, or partner likes foot massages, back massages, I don't know, music, get the music. Just think of things that will help.
Number 9
is, if you see something gross, do not mention it. And be strong, because yes, you're going to see some horrible things. It must actually be really hard for a man watching the person they love and their child go through all that pain.
Yeah.
But you need to like not break down on us.
To be fair, you don't look at it in that way whatsoever. That I think a woman is worried that a man's thinking, oh my god, like, what am I seeing here? You are just watching your child being born.
Yeah, Matt was so cute, like before when we were coming up with these tips, I said like,
in the rehearsals,
no, but you're gonna see, like, you see everything, and you know, some of it's not pretty, But Matt said, you know, you don't think of it like that's my wife, whatever. He said you think of it like that's my child, that's my son.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for, is your newborn.
Yeah, you're not thinking about
I don't care about you.
stuff going around it.
Number 10
is get the car seat sorted. That is a dad job. I will link below what car seat we chose and a whole review on it. But I feel like that is your job to organise. Like, we've got enough going on. No?
Do you know how stressful car seats
And you
are?
need a car seat because they won't let you leave hospital without it.
Yeah.
So you need to get that sorted at like, what, 35 weeks? Maybe even sooner.
Yeah, I'd say sooner. You never know.
Yeah.
And the final tip is to buy your partner a push present.
Yes. That is a very good tip. And I feel like push presents are a big thing in North America, but less of a big thing here in the UK, where it's such a nice like thing to get. So it's basically, a push present is just a nice present that you give to your partner after they've given birth, or even when you get home. Like when we had Fraser, and Matt like pulled up this all like gift wrapped, there's like this like nice frame, and I don't know, it's just a really nice touch because it's like you've just been through all that, like you've survived, you're all emotional, you're like hormonal, and then someone gives you a present and it's nice to you, and you're like, oh. So yeah, like go all out, get like some jewelry, bag, or like, I don't know, just bits she likes. Maybe even like get some really nice snacks in that you know are her favorite, or like just like
flowers.
I think push present is really nice. Right, so that is it for this video. I really hope you liked Matt's tips on how to be the perfect birth partner. Please feel free to share this video with anyone that you know that is pregnant and their partners as well. And yeah, let me know if you have any other tips in the comments, and we'll see you very soon. Bye. Do you want to say like hello or anything?
Hello.
Tip number 1.
Tip number 1.
Wait, do it. I wasn't ready.
Tip number 2.
Oh wait, sorry, we're done. Okay, go.
Have you done this before?
Sorry.
Well, I'll stop doing fingers because I'm going to
Tip
run out of
number
fingers.
3.
Tip number 3. Number 7.
Do it again.
Sorry. Number 7.
One time. Okay, go.
I'm going to cut the numbers out, I think.
No, I like it. Okay, go.
Number 7
is to, what was the tip? Find out how she likes to be comforted.
She's crap at this. $250,000. Be on $1 million if she listened to me. And the final tip, because I haven't got enough fingers. Oh yes, I have. 11. That's 10.5. The final tip is
wait, okay.
wear a condom. Don't call it a push present though.
No, but you know, we deserve a present for that.
Yeah.
A designer vagina.
What if they didn't push?